Trying to get it all set up here, guys. Yeah, the long-awaited arrival of Krudo knives. There it is. And the good news is the nice folks at Krudo throw in a bunch of swag, bunch of patches, bunch of cool stuff that is going to go in with the boxes that you guys, for anybody who pre-ordered. Sorry. Been a long day. I got itchy face. So I want to show you a couple of the different models we have in stock. Unfortunately, some of them are already sold out. So pre-orders wiped out more than I anticipated. But good news is we can always make more, right? So first up, and this is my personal favorite out of the entire line. This is the Dow, right? This is the one you guys have seen all over the place after Great American Outdoor Show, because I put this thing up every chance I get, because I really fell in love with this blade design, and this is the knife I saw on Instagram that originally attracted me to Krudo as a brand, right? This thing is big and beefy and just meaner than hell. A bunch of different opening options as far as the kicker on the back. You know, you got the flip on the front. There's also the thumb ramp if you want to use the slower controlled method. You can also choke up on that and use that as like a throttle point to get more pressure on the blade. Finger choil, dude, these are just awesome. So Dale Harvey's getting one of these. Dale, hope you're watching, because this sucker's going out tonight. And I have to do this quick because I got to get these packed up and shipped out, because I'm doing the dirty tonight for my day job. Next up, which is also sold out at this point, is the Exceed, right? And this is from their law enforcement line. And all those get that blue clip, which really, really looks nice. I hope that's picked up on the camera there. This is a much slimmer design than some of the other knives, and certainly a more gentlemanly, dressy kind of knife. I think Tab picked up one of these at Great American Outdoor Show. But this is a really nice looking piece too. Similar features, right? So you've got deep finger choil here, the thumb ramp that is kind of one of the signatures of the Krudo brand. Kicker on the back, flipper on the front, thumb ramp, you know, same super smooth manipulation. You can choke up on that one too. This one's pretty dressy though. I think this would be more like a suit and tie knife. Probably one of their more well-known pieces. This is the Drastic, and that's got that real aggressive blade style. This is still a single-edge knife, so this is not a sharpened back edge, but it's got that wasp-waisted blade, the center line on the point, right? All blacked out. So if you're looking for something that's fully murdered out, this is really slick. Again, that thumb ramp that just gives you great control on these. That carbon fiber inlay, blue pocket clip, some more little details here. I mean, this thing is just really great. These are all frame locks, by the way. So all of these have the same locking mechanism. They're really beefy. I don't know what kind of test they've been through as far as what sort of abuse that locking mechanism will tolerate. But these are kind of too pretty to really beat up that badly. But really impressed with these. One of my favorites, and probably what's going to be the next one added to my collection, this is Vice. And I really like the blade shape on that one too. And again, just really big, mean, aggressive kind of style. Blue clip on this one as well. You know, I really like that blade shape. And you guys know some of the other big knives I've carried, but these are just really, really meaty, heavy duty, tough looking industrial designs. Yeah, really digging it. So these are cool. If you want to take a look at some of the finer details on here, you can see all the fasteners are Torx, so you can get a little extra tension on them. Some of them are bigger than I would expect them to be on a knife this pretty, but Lewis and Andrea kind of overbuild everything they do. Just really, really meaty. And again, the blue in here. How cool is that? I think that's just a really, really good looking knife. But like I said, I'm a big fan of that blade shape. I just like those broad bellied knives. I've seen another version of this in black, and obviously you guys have probably seen pictures of the black Dows that were out in limited production. I'm going to try and get, they do this in black, or they do the Dow in black again, and I'm going to really do everything I can to get those in stock for you too. So these are cool. And then another one that we ordered for Mike Wolf over at Justifiable Force, this is the Snag X controller. And I'm probably not even qualified to handle this one, to be totally honest with you. This is part of their Snag line, which is sort of a modified karambit, super kind of crazy lines to it. So this actually sits in your pocket this way. So the front of your pocket is this way, so that as you draw this, it'll kick open, right? Now on the live blade, this is the sharp edge and this is the control edge. And it's got, you know, this natural kind of punching, striking use to it, but you can also hook and control with it. And then additionally, it has a second control point on the back end. So that's an interesting feature too. That's something I haven't seen on too many other knives. It's pretty much Krudo and nobody else. So they did this with the blue anodized scales. These are pretty neat. Mike ordered one of the newest version of the Snag X, and a matching trainer. So we're still waiting for the Snag X to come out, but the trainers are in, or the controllers as they call them, because this is, you know, a less than lethal option too. You could very easily use this as a defensive tool as well. But Lewis teaches classes with this because of its similarity to the karambit. I'm sure Mike is going to pick this up and feel right at home with it. I'm no martial artist, so this one's outside my wheelhouse. But again, really overbuilt, really beefy. You know, for a trainer, that's a pretty nice wide surface there. So these are cool. So that's Krudo in a nutshell. That's what's in stock. Those are the items I'm going to focus on. There's a whole bunch of other stuff coming eventually, but for now, this is what I've got on hand. Like I said, Dow is sold out, Exceed is sold out, Drastic is in stock, and Vice is in stock. I'm going to show you this one again because, dude, that thing is just mean. Chow. Yeah, so pretty cool. So for those of you, like I said, who pre-ordered, I'm gonna throw one of the patches in the box for you, and that's a little extra thank you for being so patient, because I know this took a couple of weeks longer than what we originally discussed. So let's go back up to the comments here. Tim Debris is here. Good evening. Joe Middaw is here. Phil is here. John is here. John says, I'm in for one of those. You got to let me know which one. Rhiannon is here. Tim's pointing out that he's a gentleman because he got one of the Exceed folders, right? So he likes something a little more fancy, a little dressy. April's watching from upstairs. Tab is watching. Tab, is this the one you got? This is the one you picked up at Great American Outdoor Show, right? Give us a clue here, because it's a little fuzzy at the moment. Timmy says black knives matter. That's pretty good. Kevin says, I'm doing lots of random brain dumps these days. Yeah, I kind of want to focus on shorter episodes and do them a little more often so that you guys can get these little nuggets, right? And if Krudo likes this, then they can feel free to share this video too. Who else is here? My brother's watching. He says, go big or go home. Matt Horrell is here. Horrell, miss you, dude. Tony's watching while he's doing another podcast. Tony's like dual wielding shows. Kevin's here. Jay Kimker's here. Rhiannon's confused because it's Tuesday. Dom Faustino is here. And happy birthday, Frank. My partner from work, Frank Ardolino, is watching tonight. Happy birthday, buddy. Yeah, so that's it for now. Krudo's in the house, baby. Thanks for watching. Love each and every one of you. Appreciate your support. Bye, Felicia.